Thanks to the support as a channel member, DC Maximo. Well, even if you've missed a couple of episodes, you know today must be the CLAUSURA final, because the sequin shirt is back. Hello and welcome to part 12 of El Director Deportivo. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we have both legs of the CLAUSURA final against Atlas. Away first, then at home. I'm realising now that it's 3 days away, so I'm going to hit pause, go forward, and then show you the team that we're going to play and try and become back-to-back champions for the first time? When did they start doing opening stage, closing stage? In 96, 97. Since then, yeah, there's never been a time where Chivas have won both. So this would be a moment for this football club, as long as we don't mess up. And a little bit of time travel later, and here we are with the team for the Atlas game. Just as a little bit of a reminder, Atlas finished 6th, only 8 points behind us, but they did finish 6th. So I would make us strong favourites for this game. I'd also make myself a strong favourite for the Mexican Manager of the Season, an award in which I was allowed to vote for myself. So I did. So this is the team. Godinho in goal, a back four of Calderon, Breseño, Montes and Brizuela. Molina at the base of the midfield. Gonzalez and Beltran ahead of him. Lainez and Antuna supporting Vega up front. Let's get into the game. Let's hopefully do some goals. And win. Winning would be nice. There you go. Win the first leg, boys. That's a good instruction over a two-legged game. Go and win the first leg, and then we'll worry about the second leg in a couple of days' time when we play it. But really, with it being the away leg, as long as we can avoid defeat, then we've got to be feeling confident going into that return fixture. What I haven't done is checked how we got on against Atlas during the league stage, which I've done in every other stage of this playoffs. It's almost as if I've got a little bit too overconfident. This feels like it's going to come back and bite me. Although, have we won a penalty here? I think we might have won a penalty here. The ref is going to go and have a look at the little telly. He's stayed on this half of the pitch. Normally, they loop round into the other half. So, clearly, he means business if he's taken the direct route. Lovely purple shirt, by the way, for the referee. Very fetching. And have we got the penalty? We have got the penalty. So, if we have a look to see who's taking it, I'm not sure who takes. Oh, Breseño, of course, takes the penalties. So it's going to be Breseño to take and score. And it's 1-0 to Chivas, 24 minutes on the clock, and a 15th goal of the season for Antonio Breseño. The man is ridiculous because we've not had that many penalties. I know he's maybe 5 or 6 of them have come from penalties, but as a centre-back to be on 15 goals, I think he is our top scorer. Comfortably. Macias, I think, got to 10 goals before we sold him. I think Vega got to 10 goals in yesterday's video. And Breseño. To be fair, Breseño's played a lot more games than either of those two, but to be on 15 goals is still very impressive. And there he is again, getting on the end of the free kick, but it goes just over, and it's still 1-0 to us as we approach the half-time point. And Atlas trying to get their team motivated. They're all fired up, but it counts for nothing as they go in at half-time. 1-0 down. We're going to ask for no complacency in this second half. And hopefully, who on earth is Puente? I don't even remember him. When it comes time to make a substitution, we're going to go and find out who Puente is. Maybe he's a young striker that I haven't noticed. Breseño's there again from the corner. But the header once again going just over. Our front three has been non-existent today. Two 6.3s and a 6.4 between the three of them. And you would argue on paper they should be the 3 best players at the club, but just not. Who is Luis Puente? Puente, not Plenty. He's a young striker. You know what? 17-year-old striker. Come and make your debut in the final. Why not? You can be a poacher. Lovely stuff. Lainez can come off for Angulo. And we don't really have anyone for Antuna. We've run out of attacking players. So at least that stops me making too many changes. We'll just do the 2 for now. Look at all these yellow cards we're accumulating. There must be players who are going to be suspended for this second leg off the back of this, because there were players showing yellow cards before the game. We're going to bring Cisneros on as the last change up there. He can just play out wide for the final few minutes of this game. A 1-0 win away from home. Got to be happy with this as long as we hold on to it. Their manager's doing his very best to get this team fired up to grab an equaliser, but I think there's just too much of a golfing quality between us and them, and we have got the 1-0 lead as we return to the second leg back at our place, where we'll hopefully win the league or the cup, whatever do you call it, winning the league? We already won the league. Just the one player suspended off of all those yellow cards. It is Calderon, so he's going to sit out this game. So Ponce comes in for him. Otherwise, it is the exact same 11 that did so well in that first leg. We just need to go out, do the same again. Avoid conceding a goal, and it doesn't really matter what else happens in the game. If we play our game, we'll win. You're all capable of that. That seems fair enough. And fingers crossed, we don't mess this up, because I, for one, am intrigued as to what happens with this Champion of Champions game that apparently there is. Presumably, we play against one of the teams we faced in one of the finals. I don't know how they decide which one. Vargas, their goalkeeper, has picked up an injury, so it's quite interesting they're leaving an injured goalkeeper on. So hopefully that's something we can capitalise on. Brizuela, on this right-hand side, trying to go past his left-back, does it with ease. Cross, come shot, I think, for Brizuela. Lainez plays it back to Gonzalez. There is Vega, and there's the base of the post, and it's still 0-0 on the night, 1-0 on aggregate. But it was a decent attack, decent effort, and there's a number of players in that Atlas team who are uninterested and nervous and frustrated and furious. And their striker's now injured as well. It's all gone wrong for them, and I think we've just won a penalty because there's been a player fouled in the area there as this long throw's been going on. The referee going off on the long run back to the little telly again this time, does cross over into our half. Obviously not as urgent that it's dealt with this time. This seemed like a really blatant penalty though, because it was completely off the ball, no one else around. Must be a penalty, surely. It is a penalty, and it's going to be Brezenio with another chance to score another goal and put us 1-0 up on the night, 2-0 up on aggregate. Brezenio for number 16 of the season, and he scores it. Of course he does, because he's just Mr. Chivas. He's only arrived this year, but for me, he's my captain, he's my superstar, and he's my top scorer, and he's a centre-back, and I love him for it. It's absolutely not what I was expecting at the start of this save, to have a new signing centre-back end up going on to be the hero of the save. Vega making it 2 with his 12th of the season. He's got better and better in this striker role as the season's gone on, so I'm not entirely sure. We do need to go out and get a striker this summer. After all, that was my original hope when we first lost Macias, but Vega's slotted into this role so well that I certainly don't feel like we're missing Macias anymore. What we never got with him and what we're not getting with Vega is a real out-and-out, prolific. That's the goal I'm looking for. Word I'm looking for. We've not got a prolific goal scorer. We've just got a decent lone striker who, I guess either Macias or Vega would have got 20 plus goals over the course of the season if either of them had played the whole year. So can't really complain about either of them. But it's our wingers that are so good. And there's an example of one of them. Lainez, 12th goal of the season for him, putting us 3-0 up, 4-0 on aggregate. There's 46,000 people packed into this stadium to see us win our second title of the season. We are, I can call it now, with 45 minutes still to go, we're the Clausura champions. We're not messing this up. Come on, football manager gods, come at me if you dare. I'm saying it now, at 4-0 up, we've won. Make me look an idiot, and I promise you I'll leave it in the video. Right, ball forward. Beltran wins it back in midfield though, and Lainez in space again on this left-hand side, skips past the right back as if he's not there. Shot from Lainez and it goes wide. Would have been better to put a crossover to Vega, who's just stood there unmarked in the middle, but Lainez has got a taste for goal now, and I guess with the advantage that we've got, can be a little bit selfish and try and score a wonder goal, because it's not like we're desperately trying to break a deadlock. He just wants to show off at this point. Ponce, talking of showing off, and that cannon's back off the crossbar. Antuna gets to the rebound but can't get his crossover. It remains 3-0, but we're trying to score fancy goals now, and I'm not going to complain about it. They've got a goal back. Referee, disallow it? No? It'll be fine. I don't want to see it. It'll be fine. The football manager gods love me. You've been watching the Streamer Showdown, surely. If not, twitch.tv/lollujo. I tweet 4 nights a week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. Streamer Showdown happens once a month. It's awesome. I always win it. It's brilliant. So the Football Manager gods must love me. Although they're not really showing it today. We're going to take off Montez. We're going to take off Brazela. We're going to take off... We're not going to take off Antuna because we don't have anyone to bring on for him. Well, actually, Linus can go over to that side. Not him. We're going to bring on Angulo again for Antuna this time. Linus can go over there as the inside forward. We'll just do a triple substitution, all in one go. Put my mind at rest. We're going to drop a little bit of praise while we've still got a 2-goal lead as well, and hope, as it has, that it fires up the players so that we just remember not to let Atlas back into this game, because I'll look like a total pillock if that's what we do, and I don't want to look like a pillock. I like looking cool in my sequin shirt as we win our second title of the season, and I think we're there. I think we've done it, and there we are with the trophy. There's hardly any players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 9 players in kits. Where is everybody else? Why are they not celebrating? Why am I not even allowed on the stage? So many questions coming off the back of this victory. But there is your confirmation that we have won the double. There you go. That's what you call it. You call it doing the double. We've won the Apertura and the Clausura. Does that mean there's no Champion of Champions game? I'm going to assume that's what it means, because who would we face? What we haven't seen anywhere yet is confirmation that we've qualified for the Champions League. I mean, we must have done, but I would like it confirming. There you go. We've set a record there, and this is end of season award stuff. So we'll do all this as part of the transfer special that'll be coming up tomorrow. Still no confirmation of Champions League, which is weird. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.